2.
Hey y'all, and welcome to Crown Television. My name is Shaterica, and tonight you're in for another installment of On the Couch with Shaterica. Check us out.
Dame un poquito, dame lo que quiero. Sí, eso es mío, yo me lo merezco. Dame un poquito, dámelo papito, dámelo enterito, dame lo que quiero.
It is so great to be. I scared my dog when I said stop. It is so great to be back with you guys on yet another Friday night to talk about some popular topics so we can all be in one accord and talk about some current events, some a little darker than others, but we like to talk about the happy stuff over here. We do know a lot of stuff is going on in the world. What's going on with me? Not too much. Guess what this weekend is, guys? Do you know what this weekend is? It's my anniversary. Me for you and me. I be playing that song like 10 times a day on our anniversary day, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
It's like an 8-minute song too. So what y'all got going on this weekend? It's not too much warm weather left. We got a little bit more days in the 80s. Perfect time to do some nuptials when it's not too hot, not too cold. So we picked the perfect time of year. I picked the perfect man. And it's perfect. It's perfect because we are all alive and able to watch me tonight, and I'm able to speak to you, and we could be like so many other people who are not here, who are less fortunate. Whatever the case may be. All right, so guys, on the couch tonight with Shaterica, I'm going to tell you the topics we're going to discuss, and we're going to jump right into them, okay? And they are as follows. Topic number 1, 50 Cent says female rappers are being too overly sexual in their music and damaging younger girls. And topic 2, Cardi B confirms she is expecting a baby with boyfriend Stefan Diggs. And of course, topic 3 is Jocelyn Cabaret, season 6, episodes 6 and 7. So sit back, relax, pick it up, throw it back. But not my husband, he's sipping water tonight. I'm having a little bit of wine. Haven't drank any too much this week, but it's a weekend of celebration for me. And so I'm gonna cheers to y'all. Clink, 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 clink. With my rubies on. So, first topic. So 50 Cent just sparked the hottest hip hop debate. The rap legend didn't hold back on a recent podcast. He claimed that female rappers pushing overly sexual lyrics are damaging the female culture and also setting a bad example for young girls. But here's the twist. While some fans say 50 is just speaking facts, others are dragging him for being a hypocrite, pointing to his own wild and explicit music history. So now the internet is on fire. Is 50 Cent calling out a real problem? Or is it just another double standard when it comes to hip hop? My thoughts on this debate are two-sided. I think I would have to agree and disagree with Mrs. 50 Cent. I think almost everyone could agree with him to some degree. The problem comes in with 50 Cent being the messenger. I think that's where it's missing the mark. 50 Cent has been known to be a bully, a troller, a mean girl, and a downright litigious hoe, especially when it comes to women, and especially towards women in the industry. So we are a little over his shenanigans right now. But let's look at the message objectively and pretend someone else, like maybe Dr. Umar, has said the same thing. Now, myself, I am a bona fide music head, and those who know me best do refer to me as the human jukebox. So, music saved me when I had nothing else. It got me out of depression. It introduced me to a world outside of the small town I lived in, and I already knew that I wanted so desperately to go see what the world was about. So the trajectory of music will always be near and dear to my heart. I am a bit fed up with hearing most every female rapper rapping about her pussy. I know more about these hoes' pussy than I ever wanted to know, and I know more about these hoes' pussy than I know about my own pussy. That's married life. Anyway, and it ain't the put it on them, make you want to marry me type diddlies that, you know, that's pushing the envelope. Those are okay, Rashida. It's the I'm a big freak, come and get a sneak peek, back it up like beep beep, make that thing go leak leak. It's booty shorts, coochie swole, thong all up my booty hole. It's wop wop and wet ass pussy. Hey, what about us other people? What about people my age who we can't really twerk like that because our legs may turn into spaghetti? Or we got ourselves into some pretty promising careers, so we've had to put our pussies away. Why not make a bop for us, huh? I'm putting a request in right now. Now, a lot of folks may say, what about Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, and etc.? Those women embraced their sexuality for decades, and yes, that is true. But we also had other female rappers who stood beside them, like The Brat, who doesn't even admit to having a pussy, Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, and let's take it a step further back to Humanity. With that being said, back in the day, there was a balance of female rappers, and it made it impossible for the sexy subgenre to oversaturate the industry the way it does now. To take this conversation a step further, we could insert the fact that rappers like Lauryn Hill are still out there. There's another young, although she does not like to be referred as a rapper for some reason, this young lady named Rhapsody. I've been listening to her. Beautiful, beautiful music. But my point is, we as a society do not really support them, those type of artists like Rhapsody. Well, I'll take it back. Y'all don't support them because neo soul and deep music and eclectic lyrics, that's my jam. As a matter of fact, I'm going to a neo soul concert, candlelight concert, come this Sunday. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I told you I don't care about trends. I can't even really recite you a Make the Stallion song lyric for lyric. I wouldn't know it. But doo-wop, that thing. The second verse is dedicated to the men concerns with his rims and his Timbs and his women, him and his friend, come in the club like hooligans. Yeah, that's my shit. I can recite every word to that. Anyway, the last point I want to make is it really fair to push the rhetoric regarding our beloved Meg the Stallions, our Sexy Reds, our Lottos, our Glorillas, our Ice Spices, when men have been doing this for years? Hell, slapping and pimping hoes was the phenomenon back in the 80s. It's really a dying thing now in current hip-hop, unless you're Natalie Nunn, you know, being a pimp. But you get my drift. Anywho, I don't know. Now all the male rappers seem to be rapping about embracing death, whether it's through ODing on fentanyl or just offing themselves. Rap has gotten to a very, very dark place on the male side right about now, especially with this David shit going on and the 13-year-old pregnant girlfriend. Listen, guys, I'm going to do a whole nother blog on that at another time. But my point about all of this is male rappers don't even want to pimp us no more. They don't want to fuck us no more. They want to kill and torture us. They hate women just like the rest of the world. And 50 Cent. 50, you brought up a very, very valid point. The only problem is we think you secretly want to be a female rapper. And speaking of female rapper, my next portion is about the biggest female rapper alive, Miss Cardi B. Stay tuned. Cheers. You can't cheers, but I'm gonna cheers for you. Cardi B! Cardi B has been having quite the 2025. She has had many new things in the horizon. A new divorce, a new album, which dropped today, titled I Am the Drama. No, Am I the Drama? Am I the Drama? Am I the Drama? Question mark. I hope they have the punctuation right. And most importantly, a new baby on the way. Congrats, girlie. I did start listening to the new album that dropped today. I've only heard a few songs so far. So far, my favorite one is the one she has with Tyler. For some reason, I always like her features better. I'm sorry, this is my opinion. Anyway, now Cardi went on the CBS Today show to do a one-on-one interview with Gayle King, and she revealed that she is in fact having a baby with current boyfriend Stefon Diggs. She reported that she was happy and excited and that she felt strong and powerful. She also discussed that Stefon makes her feel safe, hence one of the songs on her album called Safe. He made her feel confident, he makes her feel strong. And she had some emotional struggles with people making comments about the album and I guess how long it took for her to come out with one. But it sounds like he keeps her pretty grounded. And I hope that she has learned from the previous relationship the things not to do in this relationship. I know she was young and impressionable back in the day and straight out of the Linda strip club. But there's some things that she did do behind that bitch ass nigga. I hope from now on she thinks that if a man is being unfaithful, she don't have to take it to the streets. She don't have to go pay people to beat up strippers, end up in court all the time, things like that. If it wasn't for this dusty ass nigga, Cardi B would be on album number 5 right now. She'd be in motion pictures. But that goes to show you that even the most successful women can be dragged down by a man. Like I said, they hate us anyway. But the way she spoke on that Gayle King interview about the excitement of being preggers, you can just tell this experience is a totally different one than the one she's used to. You can tell she's happy. She doesn't seem stressed out. She doesn't seem embarrassed like she used to. She doesn't seem drained. She is not just doing singles here and there. She just gave us a whole album. It's just a totally different girl as far as I see. But yeah, the interview was really cute and simple. She talks about, like I say, how he encourages her, Stefon encourages her to be strong. And Cardi said she has no excuses for being knocked up. She was just having fun. And hell, she had a little bit too much fun. But that's okay. It's all right, girl. And she did a good job on the interview. Seems to be doing great for herself. And she's been pregnant for a while, y'all, because the baby might be born in shit December or January. So, and by the way, if you were tuning into that little segment thinking that I was going to bash her or say, how could you be so pregnant so quick? This is not the channel that you should be watching. Because, girl, kudos to you for dropping a dusty, dingy motherfucker and getting with somebody that really love you, doing better for yourself, doing better for your kids, and keeping it moving. This is not the woman bashing channel over here. Okay. The world's a different place where life becomes a race. And I like the things we talk, that happiness is brought.